cover. The blue, like this over here, is hard cover. And like if you are right here, with Tanglewood's right here, she would still benefit from hard cover from the behemoth. However, if you're like right here, you wouldn't, because it's flanking around you, even though you are adjacent to it. And because all of you are size 1, if you're right here trying to target the behemoth, well, I guess technically we'll use Moon's token. If you're trying to target the behemoth, you have to be able to draw a line of sight around size 2 cover, because you cannot look over it. However, I'm going to use Moon. If you have this size 1 hard cover between you two, you can peek over size 1 hardcover and still make attacks.
What does yellow mean?
Yellow means difficult terrain. So anytime going into it, like from like this square that you're in here into this, that's 2 units of movement. So instead of moving 1, that's 2. And each space in the yellow costs 2 units of movement.
Alrighty.
All right. Is there any questions?
No, but I will quickly point out that I'm a half-size mech.
Yes. So you do not benefit from being able to peek over size 1 cover.
I have a very important question. Who's going to suplex the train?
Well, we'll find out.
I hope it would be you, hon.
I don't know if I'm built for that. I'll try my bestest.
All right. Last call for any questions. All right. We're going to move over to the map. All right. As a reminder, this is Train Heist. So your objective is to destroy this train all the way in the northwest of the map. You are to destroy it, and then by the end of round 6, there must be more of you adjacent to it. Or if there's more enemies adjacent to it than there is players, you lose. But if there's more players around it than there is enemies, you win. But it must be destroyed, and there must be more of you around it by the end of round 6. Now, there is 2 player deployment zones, as you all should be able to see yourselves. I'm going to give you a couple minutes. You guys can put yourselves in either zone, however you see fit. And if you're fine where you're at, then you're fine where you're at. And side objective. There is a side objective here called thermal scan. At the start of every round, I'm going to be rolling a d6. If it lands on a 1, 2, or 3, the thermal scan is active. And that means if anyone overcharges, the side objective is failed. And if you look at the top right, just to the left of the chat, you should see 2 clocks. One I'm going to be using to denote which round you're on, and the next is to denote if the thermal scan is active or not. If you see it's white, it's not active. If you see it's red, it is active. And Alta, you had a question?
What does purple mean?
Purple means soft cover. If you are inside the purple, you have soft cover. And I did forget to talk about this, but if you look over here to the northeast, I'm going to use Cersei. I almost called you QB. I'm going to use Cersei to show this. So with the hardcover, with the blue, you cannot stand inside the space. However, hardcover can be climbed, but similar to difficult terrain, for each space or each height that you climb up, that's 2 movement. So to climb up this size 2 rock here that Cersei's next to, your character would remain in the adjacent square, and it would cost 4 movement to climb up on top. And that's where we're going to be using just a picture of where you're at, and I'm going to be using the flying condition to denote that you're on top of it. The other module I had, you were able to actually walk around the different tiles. This one does not do that. But is everyone fine with where they're at? Y'all can move into any of the spaces within the green boxes.
I'm good.
All right. If y'all locked in, pause real sec. All right. So first off, we have the train, which is right there on the rails. Next up, now that players have situated, we are going to deploy the enemies. So first, we have an assault over here on the east side, and we have a veteran spite on the east side. And over here in the north, we have an Avenger and a Commander Witch. All right. Now let me... I'll start combat. Start of round 1. I'll roll a d6. Nope. That is a 3. The thermal scan is active. But that is players first. Who would like to go first? Nope, I need to start music. I apologize. I am fucking... And if you click on the playlist in the top left, it looks like a music note. You hover over it, says playlist. Once the music starts, you'll see a volume bar at the bottom. Adjust it to whatever works for you. All right, players, who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, Cersei.
I am going to boost to get right there. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do much else than that, but let me double check. Do I have to use protocols before I do anything, or can I use them any point in my turn? Okay.
They're at the very start of your turn.
Okay. Then,
You'd have to use them back over here.
right. No, that's fine. What is my sensor? It's 8. We're so far away from everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is my turn. I moved.
Yeah, no one's in sensor range. Alright. Next up is enemies. And I did forget to mention, the train only moves at the end of a round. And it moves a set distance, so by the end of round 6, it will leave the map. So we'll say, first up, how'd the veteran spite go? It is going to move up and boost. And then it will use what's your 20? Yeah, it's going to use feedback shield on the assault. And that's going to be its turns. And it's going to be back to players.
I'll go.
Alright. Tanglewood, go ahead.
Okay, guess I gotta manually count. It's not pathfinding for me. 1, 2, 3.
It's not?
No, I've got it turned on and everything. It's glowing.
That's weird. I'll mess with the modules later.
No sweat. So I've got movement 6, so I think I can get here.
Yep.
I think that's about all I can do too.
You can boost. Boost lets you use your movement again
That's not
as a
the-
quick action.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And while in soft cover, you can use another quick action to hide.
Cool, we'll do that
While
then.
enemies know your approximate location, they do not know where you are at enough to be able to target you, so you are not targetable by attacks. However, you can still be hit by lines, AoEs, and such.
Find this tree from the forest, fools. Train, 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 train.
Right. You are hidden. And that is the end of your turn. Next up, we're gonna have the witch go. Oh, he's a fast boy. Move over here. How far are you? Oh, you're too far away. Take that back. I'm just going to use a protocol for quick march, allowing one allied character within line of sight of the commander to boost. That is going to be the Avenger. I'll move over here. Now the witch is going to go right over here. And for those who do not know, you may use any number of protocols at the start of your turn, but they do happen at the start of your turn. And not yet. The witch is going to boost over here. And you should be in sensors now. Yeah. It is going to use blind on Cersei. And it misses. But that is its turn. Alright. Moon or Grimlock?
I'll go.
Alright, Grimlock, go ahead.
Alrighty. Let's get this. 4. And then I'm going to boost. Let's get myself right there. And then for my quick, I'm going to activate and charge my stasis bolt.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Railhound 4 is going to be going. And it is going to make a full tech and bolster both the Avenger and the Commander Witch. And that is its turn. Alright, Moon.
Alright, I'm heading into the trees for cover.
Alright. It's a quick action to boost to get there.
Did I take more than my allowed space?
Yes.
Let me. Okay.
You can move 5 hexes.
Yep. And that was 8. So you can get up here if you want. That'll be a full 10.
If you want to do the boost.
If you don't want to do the boost, you'll be back here.
Yeah, I'll be back here.
Oh, also, at the start of combat, I need you to roll 3d20s, and you need to write them down somewhere.
Okay,
Because of your mimic gun. Yep, there is, you just click the click the D20 button 3 times. Alright, so your D20s are a 10, a 19, and a 3. That's unfortunate. This is for your mimic gun. First one is a 10, second one's a 19, third one is a 3. Okay.
And you said write these down?
Yep.
10, 23.
10, 19, 3.
She tried.
Thank you.
Yep. You use these in order. The first, like, each of them will be the range of your mimic gun, and you deal half of that damage as damage. So the
So I
first
do
range,
half of the numbers that I rolled.
it's like we're starting with the 10. Your mimic gun has a range of 10 right now, and you'll be dealing 5 damage. And then after
Okay.
you use it that one time, it moves on to the 19. And then after that, the 3. But whenever it gets to the 3, you can use a full action to re-roll it. Because nobody wants to use a 3. But you do have 2 quick actions or a full action that you can use right now. There's nothing in range of you, so honestly, boosting would be the best bet.
I would do the boosting and move another
Gives
5.
you another 5 movement. So you can get right here or right there. And that leaves you another quick action, which it is in, and it's not in line of sight, so you won't be able to use the mimic gun on it. Let's see if you have nope. Okay. What is your sensors? 10. Okay, so that witch right over here is in sensors. You can lock onto it, which also benefits from your spotter talent.
Okay, I have a question. I see something on the medic loadout where is fire Omnigun, 1 death round as a free action during your turn. Deal 1 AP kinetic damage to a character within range 15 and line of sight.
Yes. The only thing that's in range, you do not have line of sight of. But it is within
Okay,
your
all right.
sensors, which you do not necessarily need line of sight of. So you can attempt to lock onto the witch, which I mean, it's not an attempt, it just happens. And that will grant them someone an accuracy on their attack against it. And you also have the spotter talent, which gives you bonuses to doing a lock on.
It's what we built you for.
So would you like to lock onto the witch?
Yes.
All right. And because of your talent, you also get to have it scanned. And everything about it, its entire stat block, is in the chat.
So everyone can see it.
Yep.
You're gonna be real useful.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
I'm really excited to learn how to play this game.
And is that your turn, Moon?
Yep, that is my turn.
All right. Next up is the assault. Who is going to move and boost. Get right over here. And there's not much else it can do. So that is the end of its turn. Next up is the Avenger. Who's going to move right over here. And Spencer's big guy, 10. I'll lock on to Cersei. And that is going to be its turn. Next up is Railhound, but I don't think there's anything in range. I think it's 10. Nope, 15. So yep, it is going to just bolster the Veteran Spite. And that is the end. And that is the end of round 1. Let's start at round 2, so I'm going to roll a d6. For 5, this thermal scan is not active. But at the end of the round, the train begins to move. 1, 2. And that is players. Who would like to go first?
Tis I who would like to go first.
All right. Cersei?
If I go intangible, will that be undone if I do anything else on my turn?
Great question. Let's take a look. Yeah. Let me get the rules. Looking for statuses and conditions. Intangible. You can move through obstructions and characters, like characters or terrain, but not end your turn in them. Actions and effects you own or control can only affect other intangible characters.
Okay. So I am going to step 1 boost up to here. And then, and then I'm actually going to overcharge.
Okay.
So that I can get my full action back.
All right. Oh shit, 1 second. Right, to do this. There we go. Continue. You got your full action back.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and use invade. Or rather, I'm going to use logic bomb on the Avenger, and that hit.
Yes, it did.
So now he is slowed, and since he is within 3 range of me, he is also shredded.
Damn.
And he is slowed until he is not within 2 spaces of another character.
Shredded and slowed. And he remains shredded while he's slowed?
Yes.
Understood. Why can't I find any of these? No, it's right there. No, I gave it to you. I wasn't on you. Right. And all characters of your choice within burst 2 of your target must succeed on a system save. Okay. So, he's not slowed yet. Him and, if you wish, the witch have to make a system save.
Yes.
Alright. I'll do the witch, or the Avenger first. It is bolstered. So they both have... No, the Avenger's no longer bolstered. What the witch is. Okay. It's a 17.
I assume that succeeds.
Yes, your save target is 12.
Okay.
Now for the witch. Which is bolstered, so it gets +2 accuracy on this. Still fails. So the witch is slowed and it's no longer slowed and shredded.
Yeah. And then since I succeeded on a tech attack, I'm also going to spawn a void husk.
Oh, I forgot to make a token for that. We're gonna use templates. Where would you like it?
Just kind of between them.
They're adjacent to each other.
Oh, slightly behind them. Yeah, there.
All right.
Hostile characters are slowed while they are at least partly in the area. And it is a burst 2.
What's a burst 2?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna have to change that.
This is what you get for teaching me to read my abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking shows me.
So
And they're
the Avenger
slowed?
is slowed now and shredded.
No save against it.
Nope, it just is. Because I succeeded in that tech attack, it is now a burst 2 area that makes things slowed.
Jesus.
And it stays till
Okay.
the end of the fight.
Well,
Jesus
that
wants
was
nothing to do with what's going on in this fight.
not at all. Well, that was one quick action.
That was a full action.
Logic bomb?
Yeah, it's an invade.
Invades are quick.
Oh, well, then I have one more since I boosted. Or not boosted, I over... thingied.
Mm-hmm.
That's a full tech. Okay. I am also going to set down a mesmer mine.
Being where you want it.
I would like to put it... I kind of want to put it... Would the train be affected by immobilize?
No.
Okay, then never mind. Instead of using the bomb, I'm just going to use the grenade.
Okay.
And that's going to be on the Avenger. Actually, let's do it on the Witch.
Oh. Make sure not to click it twice or it's going to use both of your charges of it.
Oh. Oops.
Let's see what it says. System save. Or the only voluntary movements they can make are towards you. Okay. The system save?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm done.
All right. Double check something. All right. We'll have the Avenger go. And you can guess where this is going.
Kinda in the name.
Nah.
Killing in the name of.
All right. It's going to hit you with its slug pistol. Don't consume the lock on you. For a hit. 4 kinetic damage. And it's also going to use its erupting shrapnel. So you are now covered. Actually, I need you to give me an engineering save, Cersei. And it succeeds. It's going to move between you and the witch. And then it's going to lock onto you. That is his turn. Players.
I'll go.
All right. Grimlock.
Ooh. All right. I know it really doesn't matter because I'm in soft cover, but because of my house guard, I start with soft cover. Or because of my ability, I start with soft cover. Unless I attack or force something to do a save.
Yep.
I am
skirmisher.
going to boost myself here. And then I'm going to put down a stasis barrier. So I'm going to put down a 4-line that's it has to be starting adjacent to me, but I'm just going to do it across the bridge for 4 spaces, and it puts a stasis barrier that is an obstruction, and anything hiding behind it benefits from soft cover. But I'm putting it there because it's an obstruction, so things can't move through it.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna just go ahead and give you this. Where's it at? Mainly the last sentence.
Mm.
Love it.
So it has to be destroyed.
So then never mind. Mm.
Gotta make sure that use of stasis barrier is... Yeah, okay. What you
I use
doing,
micro
Grandma?
maintenance suite, and I was figuring out what I
Yeah.
had my whole plan planned out, and that literally shot in the face. I'm gonna give the only person in line of sight that's in range is Tanglewood. So
What's your sensors?
5.
5. Oh. So Tanglewood, you get 3 over shield.
And then that'll be my turn.
Alright. Next up's going to be Railhound. Going to... Going to use Slinger Cannon on Cersei. Consuming the lock on for a hit. Dealing 5 kinetic damage. And that will be its turn. Tanglewood or Moon?
Me.
Alright, Tanglewood.
I'm a boost over here. Shoo. Also, actually, before I do that, is my perpetual momentum thing, that I have to do that at the beginning of my turn, don't I?
Your perpetual momentum?
Yeah. Perpetual momentum drive. For
That
the
is your
rest-
core ability and you do not have it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. Love that. Okay. No worries then. I'm still going to do that. And then gonna attack this mofo with a charged blade. And miss.
Yep, unfortunately that is a miss.
And then I will use... Or wait. Can I still use...
You can overcharge.
Well, can I still use my skirmisher thing? That doesn't...
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna just scoot back. So I'm right here. Run in, swing, mix. Hi, Cersei. Step back.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, you got me. Oh, yeah.
All
no,
right.
I'm good.
Nope. All right. Next up, let me do a thing. I'm going to, yeah, we're going to make the assault cascading to indicate that it has the shield from the spine. We're going to have the assault go. It's going to move, boost, and it is going to target Grimlock with its assault rifle.
Quick question: would I still have soft cover from my my skirmisher, or does that end at end of turn?
Let me double check. 'Cause I think as long as you
Just
do
says it.
not, yep, as long as you
Yeah.
do not attack or make force a save, you still have it.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, I think
So
I am
it
going to use my
gets-
reaction though.
What's your reaction?
It's making an attack against me. I'm going to make a contested attack against it, and if I succeed, the attack fails.
All right. For interdiction point, go ahead and roll that up. Or put that into chat.
1 second, let me. Sorry. Make loadout. There it is.
All right. So make an attack against it with soft cover.
Okay.
It's going to make an attack against you with soft cover. Well, it rolled a 2.
It has soft cover.
So you sure you want to use it?
Well, I mean, this is the contested attack roll. If this, like, you would have been, it would have been a different roll if you attacked. It's because this is now forcing a different roll to happen. So this isn't technically the attack roll. This is just the contested fight between me and you.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, make sure to remove that heat.
Okay. And my Shield of the Legion activates once around when I reduce damage to an allied or cancel an attack. Oh, does that not include me?
It does not include you.
Ah, okay. Then never mind. Yeah.
But
whenever you reduce
Good
damage
mindset to
an
have
allied,
with
you
House
can-
Guard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me remove that heat, and that's my reaction.
All right. That's the end of the assault. All right, Moon.
All right, can I change my lock on to the Avengers?
You don't change the lock on, you just give them the lock on condition. So that witch will still have the lock on. You can lock onto the Avenger though.
So they'll both have it.
Yeah.
I just gotta find where that thing is again.
So lock on the Avenger, and because of Spotter 2, you get to scan him. And now his stat block is in the chat. He has an ability that Kita should recognize.
Alright, and since the Avenger is in line of sight and within 15, I'm first gonna use Fire Omnigun. I can use it as a free action.
Yep. So he automatically takes 1 AP.
Alright, and now I can use my Mimic Gun.
Let's see if he is in range. I think he is. Range. Yep. Go ahead and roll to attack with it. That's a critical hit. Alright. So let me talk you through how to roll damage with the Mimic Gun. So we're going to click
Okay.
roll damage. And where you should see base damage,
Yep, I
which
see it.
unfortunately the critical hit is not going to affect the Omnigun. So where you see the question marks in that little chat box, you're going to put 5.
Okay.
And then you're going to hit roll. Check something. Okay. All right. Is that your turn? Or would you like to overcharge and attack him again? And that is your use of the range 10. Now you're on the 19 die.
Yeah, I'll go with an overcharge.
All right. On your mechs. Yeah, there we go. And then just use Omnigun again. And if you hit, you'll be dealing 10 damage to him. Or, sorry, not your Omnigun, your Mimic Gun.
Okay. Should still have 5 for it? 5 on it?
Nope, it is now 10. And that is your use of the 19. And the Avenger has been destroyed, which is really good, because if y'all had hit the witch while he was around it, oh, that would have been bad.
Good shot.
All right.
I think that should be my turn.
Yes, it is. Next up is the... I'll go with Spite. Move... I'm on the ruler. Move... This way, it's gonna boost. This way. And he can't do anything else, he's slow. That's his turn. Next up is the Railhound. He's going to target Tanglewood. First it's going to lock onto Tanglewood. And now it's going to attack with its Slinger Cannon. And hit. 5 kinetic damage to Tanglewood. And that is its turn.
Do I have to
Next
apply
up is
that?
the... Oh, I apologize.
Thank you. I was like, I'll do it. I don't know how, though.
Yeah, if you click, it's like you see the silver button next to the 1 times.
Yes.
That, that'll
Oh, I
change
see.
depending on what the damage type is. But yeah.
Thank you.
Next is the Commander Witch, who did not get its blind back, but is going to use... Yeah. It's going to use Predatory Logic on Tanglewood. Buddy. That failed. Now it's going to use Tear Down on Cersei. Should have used Predatory Logic on you. That's fine. Alright. So, Cersei, you take 1 heat immediately, and then at the start of the witch's next turn, you take 4 heat. And you'll have to apply that. That is the end of round 2. And give me 1 moment. I need to run to the restroom. Y'all can strategize however you like.
Frick is my... There it is.
I return. And at the end of round 2, the train moves. We're gonna roll a new d6. That is a 1, so the thermal scan is active. And with the destruction of the Avenger brings reinforcement. Yeah, fuck it. Popping out of the train is a berserker. And with this being round 3, I'm going to remind everyone of the objective: to destroy the train. And I recommend Alpha getting a lock on onto it to get a free scan.
I can only do that on my turn.
Correct. But it is player's turn now. Who would like to go first?
I mean, also you can take through that plan.
Alright, I will do that then.
Alright.
Locked onto the train.
I also
You
want
do
to
need
point
to
out
be-
Kita dropped from the call.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
Welcome back.
I was just waiting for people to start talking. No one was saying anything.
Alright.
At least I noticed.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you. I have no idea. I come back and it's like, alright, first starting a new round.
I just thought you were rolling for the train while you were pooping.
Yep. Alright. Alpha, you're going first?
Yes.
Alright. Now, to lock onto the train, you do need to be within range 10, so you need to move up at least 2 spaces.
Okay, there we go.
Alright. And since Keto wasn't in call, the thermal scan is active.
Okay.
Alright, that's a lock on to the train. That gives a free scan. Letting you all know that it has 25 HP and 4 health bars.
I am then going to use a free Omni gun.
Alright, on who? Why does it only say it has 1?
Then I am going to use my mimic gun.
Here are you using the Omni gun on?
I'm Wait, so I can only use the Omni gun right now?
I'm asking who are you using it on?
Oh, I'm using the Omni gun on the train.
Okay. That is 1 AP. And your mimic gun only has a range of 3 until you roll new dice for it.
Alright, then instead I am gonna roll on my smart gun.
Alright.
And because it's within 15,
That's a hit. Roll that damage. 4 kinetic. Alright, is that your turn?
Can I go back into the trees?
Yes, you can.
There. That should do it.
Alright. Brings us to... You know what? Last time I tried to run berserkers, I didn't have a good time, so we're going to try again. And it is going to use a barrage. I'll use its harpoon gun on Cersei. Or harpoon cannon, I apologize. That's a hit. That is 2 kinetic damage to you, Cersei. And you are pulled adjacent to it. And now it is going to use its chain axe on you.
Stop!
For 7 kinetic damage.
So I'm actually going to use my armament redundancy to avoid the...
Well, first you gotta tear off to see if it's going to be system or weapons.
Okay.
It is system, not weapons.
Okay. It'll be my pistol.
Alright. Make sure to mark it as destroyed and not deleted.
Then
Wait,
I also
no.
have...
It's a system, not a weapon.
Oh. Mark is repaired.
And after you choose, I will need a cascade check.
Yep. I'll do my mesmer charges.
Alright.
Do I have to cascade for... Yeah. Do I have
Yes.
to check for both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say that was for the servant class, and this will
Okay.
be for my unstable.
Oh my god. So for anyone who doesn't know, if you have an NHP on your mech, anytime you take structure or stress, you have to make a cascade check to see if the shackles on your NHP remain binding. If you roll a 1, your NHP is let loose and you are cascading. And your NHP gains control of your mech until you shut it down.
Fun.
And you got real close. Almost happened to you, buddy. Alright, that's the Berserker. Players.
I'll go.
Alright. Tanglewood.
I'm gonna pop around and come meet our train buddy.
You
Oh.
there you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to step away if I don't want to get hit next, like after the icy. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna step up, and I'm gonna smack the train with the war pike. I picture it
That's a
like
hit.
me like jump, like I'm like in front of it, like with my jump jets or whatever, like poking the front. Yay.
Hey, it doesn't have armor, so that's good.
Was that is that my
That was a-
full action or?
That- Nope, that's one quick action.
Oh, okay. So I can attack with that twice? Cool.
Nope, you have to
Nope.
use a different weapon.
Well,
You
then
can only use one weapon once.
Okay, then I'm gonna smack with my blade after that.
Yeah, that hits. Rolled minimum and then maximum.
Let it ride!
All right.
So, let's see. Okay, Blade Master once per round. So I get a D6 Blade Master die to hold on to. And then... I think that's all the extra shit I get from that. And then I'm gonna use my skirmisher thingy to like step back out of that. I don't want to get hit by a train.
Yeah.
I definitely
Alright,
want
is
to
that your
fuck a
turn?
train up though. Yeah, yeah. Thermal scans on, I ain't gonna fuck around.
Which for your war pike, you have a range of 3 with it.
Sick. So I could have poked it from there, but at least that
Yeah.
meant I could hit it with my blade too.
All right. Next up is Railhound. Who's going to target Tanglewood.
Understandable.
With Slinger Cannon, which it is engaged with Cersei, so it gets a difficulty, and it misses. What's your sensors, big guy? 15. It's going to lock on to Moon. And that is its turn. All right, players.
I
Cersei or
would
Grimlock? Up. All right, Cersei.
Okay, I am going to excommunicate the train.
Okay. What does excommunicate do?
For the rest of the scene, the first time it moves adjacent to an ally character or starts their turn next to one, they both take 3 heat.
Okay. Let's see.
I
Okay.
understand
And
the
then-
assignment.
Since I had a successful tech attack, I'm also going to spawn another husk. And
Where do you
I'm
want
gonna
Has to be within range 3 of the train.
yeah. I'm trying to Berserker. I'm gonna put it next to the Berserker over here. Kind of behind him.
Yeah.
So that'll make the tank and the Berserker slowed and shredded.
All right. The train is immune to slowed. But it
Okay,
is
so then
shredded. Yeah, well, it doesn't become shredded because it's immune to slowed.
Yeah, but the Berserker will be shredded and slowed.
Yes.
And then I am going. Oh, wait. The thingy is red, isn't it? Yep, I'm done.
It still is excommunicate a full tech.
It is a full tech.
Okay, okay. All right. Next up is going to be the assault. I'm right over here. I'll target Grimlock. With the heavy assault rifle. and misses. And then that's line 8 volley. Yeah. And you're going to see coming out of the trees a volley of micro missiles. And I need Tanglewood to give me a hull save. That is a failure, and you take 6 kinetic damage. And you have to mark that off yourself. Which do you have armor?
Nope.
No. Alright, so it's a full 6. And that is his turn. Grimlock.
Oh, fun times. Fun. Let's see.
Or wait, can I extend my Blade Master dice on that for the what is it? You may roll any number of Blade Master dice, expending them. If you roll a 5 plus on any of these dice, you gain resistance to all damage, heat, and burn dealt by the attack. That's a reaction to a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yep. Would have been cool.
Sorry, Daniel.
Alrighty. You're all good. No need to apologize. It's a quick action to lock on, right? Or is it a free action?
It's a quick action.
Quick action. Okay. No. I'd rather get 2 attacks. First attack.
Well, you get 2 attacks as a quick action.
Oh. So I'd be able to
Because you
attack with
have,
both my mounted weapon.
Well, they're on a single mount.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll lock on to him.
All right. Locked on.
All right, and rolling.
That is a hit.
Then I'm going for second attack with my light nexus.
That is a hit. All right. Slowly taking it down.
And then that'll be my go.
All right. I'm going to bring us to... Let's go with Veteran Spite. It's gonna move up. 2 boost. 1, 2. And what's your sensors, big guy? 20. Pretty sure you're in sensors. Yep. It's going to target Grimlock with Seize. Grimlock, I need a system save from you. That's a success. So instead of taking heat and becoming immobilized, you are instead slowed.
Glad that my nat 20 is getting out of the way on a systems check.
Yeah, it's just until the end of your next turn. It's his turn. Next up is the Witch. Not get any of the good stuff back. Which, Cersei, you take 4 heat. Are you? Yes. It's going to use, as a protocol, it's going to use Quick March and get the Spite up 2 more spaces. And then it's going to use all right, so it's going to use a full tech to use Teardown on Cersei and Tanglewood, but because it has Spread Suffering, it's also going to be making it against Moon. Let's see. So the 3 of you, it's going to make tech attack against. And it hit all of you. All of you take 1 heat. And Alpha, if you want, I can add it to you, unless you got it.
Yep, I have it.
It happened. I knew it was going to happen because we got the fucking the fucking custom paint job happened on Saturday. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hell yeah. The shackles have become loose. And this is your unstable one?
Yeah, we'll say it's the unstable one. Because it's the second
Alright.
roll.
Amazing. Well, that's the witch's turn. Good turn, good turn.
Happy birthday.
Alright, next is going to be Railhound, who is going to, what is it, range 10. I don't think you're in range 10. Nope. I'm going to shoot Grimlock with its cannon. And hit for 5 kinetic damage to Grimlock. And then it's going to lock on to Tanglewood. That is the end of round 3.
Do I have to
D6.
hit something to take the damage?
Oh, no, sorry. Apologies. I'll roll a d6 for the thermal scan. Thermal scan is not active, which is really good.
I'm scared.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. None of the enemies have died. Oh, end of round 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. What happens to it? Has it moved?
It takes, well, at the start of its turn, it was next to allies. So it takes 3 heat, and then its ally took 3 heat.
Okay.
And then it continues through the scene until it uses a full action to clear it.
Okay.
Let's see. And then I assume they're not currently adjacent to an allied character.
Nope.
Okay, then that would be it for this turn.
Which actually it moves up 1. Alright, next up is players. And we're gonna have Cersei go. So, you have 1 chance to shut down your mech.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Let me double check the shutdown. Oh, I can't believe this happened.
Would it be funnier if I let it just go, though?
It would be.
Would the other players think it was funny if I just let my NHP go wild?
Yes.
Alpha said yes, so we're just gonna let it happen.
Alright.
Time to get the fuck out of there.
Alright, so let me look at... You know what? You still have control of your mech, but you're now playing as the NHP. So what would your unstable NHP do?
Thanks. Since it's unstable, what if I just rolled a d20? And then evens, it attacks Tanglewood. Odds, it attacks the Berserker. Okay.
Alright, that's a nod.
And I was just gonna let you pilot my mech for the rest of this game, too.
No. I have too much other stuff going on. It's gonna use Chains of Prometheus on it. So that's Okay.
another full tech attack.
That's a hit.
Yep. So they take 4 heat, and for the rest of the scene, take 2 heat anytime they are more than range 3 from me. At the end of their turn.
Interesting.
And then it is going to, while laughing,
Hold on.
move.
It took a stress, but it's not doing it. Why aren't you exploding? There we go.
Okay, so it's dead.
Yes.
Okay. Then laughing, because it is still laughing, the NHP is going to move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That'll be the NHP's turn.
All right. Next up is going to be the witch. Ooh, hell yeah. Now, the moon, Cersei, and Tanglewood, you each take 4 heat. Which, now that you're in the danger zone, Alpha, your weapon attacks deal heat. Thanks to Nuclear Cavalier 1. Oh, that looks terrifying.
You've created an eldritch horror.
No, the Eldritch Horror is my other mech, Smile Dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess the statement still stands.
Touche.
What frame are you using, Kita?
Tonight,
Yeah.
I am using the Calendula,
Calendula.
which is a mech that comes with the Minotaur license.
Nifty.
Which the witch has started movement within your threat, Tanglewood, of your war pike. If you want to overwatch with it.
Alright. I just make an attack.
Yep. It's essentially a attack of opportunity. Nope, not against the train.
Oh, my bad.
Same.
No, we'll keep the roll.
Okay, good. It also isn't letting me switch targets for some reason, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why.
That'll do it.
My bad.
This takes 5. It's going to continue its movement. Over here. It's going to target the moon with
My crit,
blind.
my crits have knockback 1. Can I knock it back a square 2?
Yeah, that's fine. Just means it has one more space of movement left. Actually, no, you would have knocked it back
Yeah, away from friends.
while it was over here, so it would have been this way. So yeah, it's actually over here now. Is that still in range? 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so it is going to attempt to blind Moon. And it misses. And it's going to use... Yeah, it's going to target Cersei with predatory logic. And that hits. Cersei, go ahead and attack Tanglewood with your pistol.
I have to get through 5 different menus.
Shucks. That's the witch's turn. Players.
I'll go.
All right. Grimlock.
Ugh. Whoopsie doodle, whoopsie doodle. I am going to move myself behind the train. And then I'm going to use my stasis barrier. I'm actually going to keep it out there this time. And I'm going to put it in these 4 spaces.
Nope, wrong one.
Yeah. Alrighty. And then I will attack because, we got to do that.
Yep.
Just double checking that I was targeting the guy. I'm going to
Hell yeah, that hits. Five. And because of damage output, I'm going to reduce the number of health bars it has. All right, is that your turn?
I want to overcharge so I can get another attack.
Okay.
Let me get that overcharge in.
First, roll for your Nexus. Whenever you attack with your
Oh yeah.
your guided missile, you also attack with that.
I forget.
It's a neat little rule. Oh yeah.
All right, and then since I overcharged, I can attack with both my mounted weapons again, right? Or since I attacked with both of them, I can't attack with them again.
No, you can.
Okay, cool beans. Ooh, first roll.
Hell yeah.
What are we talking about?
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't mean this.
Ooh.
Ha ha ha. Then
That one unfortunately misses.
Yep. And that will be my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be the train, who is going to lock on to Moon and Kita. Yeah, Cersei. And that is going to be the end of its turn. However, it has this Engine of Death. At the end of its turn, it repairs one destroyed weapon or system. And that brings us to Tanglewood or Moon.
I guess I'll go. I will pop over here beside Preston. And I guess we are going to poke it with the war pike. Cool, cool, cool. So, then I will attack with my charged blade. And I think I get... Where is... Relentless. When your attack rolls miss, your next attack roll gains +1 accuracy. This effect stacks and persists until you hit.
Correct.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
And then I can overcharge because we're not getting scanned, right?
Correct.
Can I attack with my pike again?
Yes, you can.
Let's do it!
Oh yeah.
God damn. Pike, come on.
Damage is damage.
True, very true. And I get one of my blade dies.
After this, I recommend looking into the GMS core bonuses and getting the overpowered caliber. That adds an additional 1d6 to the weapon it's on.
Okay. I gotta look at stuff, because there's, like, exploding head stuff for the pike, I think, so...
Yeah. Alright, next up is going to be the assault. Oh. He's going to move over here. Target Tanglewood.
The wall counts as a 4 high cover.
Oh, yeah, it's soft cover.
Soft cover 4 high. And she already has soft cover just by being within 2 spaces of me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, soft cover does not stack. But
Yeah,
I think
would
the
assume that, but I
wall.
was just saying either way.
I think the wall also does something else.
Yeah, if the attack to the wall would fail, it doesn't reduce damage. No damage goes through.
Let's see.
Generate a 4
I think I
barrier
have
in
to-
free space with at least one. It counts as an obstruction and provides soft cover, but does not block line of sight. When an attack is made against a character that benefits from this barrier soft cover, roll 1d6. On a 4+, the attack is consumed by the barrier and has no effect whatsoever. The barrier lasts for the rest of the scene or until you deactivate it as a quick action. This does not stack with invisible.
All right.
So I'm going to roll
a d6 for me.
1d6. We're gonna.
No, that's 2d6.
Oh, I didn't.
Take the first one.
Sorry.
So that's a 2. So the attack still goes through. Tanglewood, you take 6 kinetic damage. System trauma. Click that tear off button. See if it's going to be a system or a weapon. Thankfully, it's a system. And you'll see 3 dots in the top right of each system. Click on whichever one and mark destroyed.
Will destroy the bulwark mods.
And it's going to lock on to Grimlock. That is the end of its turn. Moon.
Hey, I have a question. If I use Prowl, does that count as an action?
Prowl?
Yes.
That is its own thing. You have to use a quick action to hide.
And if I hide, would that take the lock on that's on me?
No. You'll still have it. However, would you like some advice?
Yes.
Because we're getting close to the end and the train is still running, I would use a full action to provoke your mimic gun to re-roll, and then overcharge and use a quick action to that extra quick action to fire the mimic gun.
Okay.
I'll roll 3 more d6s, and this gets rid of the 3.
3d20s.
Oh, yeah, 3 d20s. Thank you.
Where was that button before?
For the 3d20s, it's right below the chat box.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh, good rolls. Alright, so now you have a 15, a 20, and a 7. So, first off, use your free action for your Omni gun. And would you like it to be on the train?
Yes. Yeah,
Alright,
take
so
this
the
little big
train-
chunk of metal down.
Alright, now go ahead and click that overcharge button. There is a chance that it might cause you to overheat, but that's okay. Never punished. Now, make an attack against the train, and the damage is going to be 8. You have 15 range, and in Lancer, everything is rounded up unless it says otherwise. Oh, that misses.
My next question is, how can I not be overcharged? I mean, the heat.
Well, you have Nuclear Cavalier, so you actually gain additional damage while you're overheating. So you kind of want to be where you're at.
Hold on to it.
All right.
All right, that does use your 15. Your next one is a 20, though, which you can get on your next turn. Well, that was full action. Unfortunately, you did miss with the overcharge attack, but that's okay. Would you like to move?
Honestly, I kind of would.
I would stay far away from Cersei. And do not be in front of the train. Unless you're moving back off this direction behind you, you're going to end up being next to Cersei or by the train.
Alright, in this situation, would it be better if I just stay here or go further into the trees?
Well,
I
you
like
know the
going-
train is going to... Yeah, because you know the train's going to be coming off this direction. It's going to be getting closer to you.
Okay, then I'll stay put.
You can also get off over here. That puts you
Okay.
further into the trees, making you harder to hit. It'll be like somewhere over here. If you have the ruler, if you drag it to where you want to go and hit the space bar, it'll move your token.
Alrighty,
If you're
thank
not
you.
getting the drag ruler. But that's the end of your turn. Next up is going to be the train. Is going to target. Now you've hit it the most. Going to target Grimlock. Slinger cannon. It hits. For 5 kinetic damage. Only taking 3 because you're 2 armor. And it is going to lock on to Tanglewood. That's the end of its turn. Next up is the Spite. Oh, I'm getting the good shit. I'm just gonna come over here. So 1, 2. I'm just gonna come over here. All right, and it's going to target Grimlock with Imprison. And this is a tech attack, so it is not affected by cover. But Grimlock, I need a system save from you. That is a failure, so you take 4 energy damage, which due to your armor is reduced to 2. And you are infected by a catalyzing virus. While affected by this virus, you cannot clear any heat by any means except for overheating. This effect lasts for the rest of the scene until the spite is destroyed or until you move adjacent to the spite. And while you are affected by this, it is immobilized. And if you become affected by it again, you take double the damage. And that is the end of its turn. And at the end of the round, the train moves. No, right there. And I will say, Grimlock, I don't think you have anything with a threat. No, so you will not be able to make an Overwatch attack against it. However, Tanglewood... No, you already used yours against the witch. That is the start of round 5. I'm going to roll a d6. As a 6, thermal scan is not active. However, we are missing one baddie. We are going to bring in... Yeah. A Spec Ops Assault. Codename Rock. Let's see if I can remember how to do this right.
I don't like that he has a nickname.
Do you think he's hard?
Your NHP is cascading and you still have time to make jokes?
Bold of you to assume that wasn't my NHP saying that.
Ah, you got me there. Cersei's gotten a lot cooler today.
All right. Let me add it to the initiative. There we go. That brings us to players. Who would like to go before Cersei?
I'll go.
Run!
I should, really. Let's see. We're gonna go behind the train. Well, I can poke from... One
You
sec.
can always barrage and use both attacks again.
I just don't want to be in the way of Preston, because I know he can't move as much as I can. Where is...
My missile system is not line of sight. It's arc, so you can be standing right in front of it in my way, and I can still shoot it.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to go... Oh, that's right. I'm going to go here. We're going to... Water Pike.
Hell yeah, you hit.
We're going to roll damage, and then I'm going to use... Oh, I can't use that. So yeah, I'm going to deal the 1d6 on that. Use my second attack. That misses.
Get an accuracy on your next one.
Yep, we're going to overcharge.
Oh, you have a reactor for a reason. You should get a yeah. There you go. Oh, you're exposed. You're fine. Just so everyone knows, while exposed, damage is dealt double to you. And the only way to get rid of it is to... there are some systems that can get rid of it, but without those systems, the only way to get rid of it is by stabilizing.
Fuck!
Alright, now you
And
have,
then
2 accuracy. No, hold on.
I'm going to move my square for...
Roll a d6. You forgot to add your accuracy from missing last time. You have to roll a 3 or higher. There you go, it's a hit. Click roll damage and change it from a miss to a hit.
Okay.
Like where it shows the picture of the railhound.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me for a sec.
Go.
I am screaming, but that's my turn.
That brings us to... We'll have Rock go. He is going to... Yeah, he's just going to move, boost here, and what's the range on that? Yeah, he's going to target Grimlock with his heavy assault rifle. And misses. It's unfortunate. And the witch is not in line of sight of him. That's his turn. Alright, Cersei.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d12. 1 through 4 is the tank. 5 through 8 is the witch. And 9 through 12 is Grimlock.
Okay. Hey, it's the witch.
It's the witch! Good news!
Good
Okay.
news, everyone.
So we're gonna go ahead and target the witch, and we're gonna do a systems override.
Alright, so it looks like you're going to have to use your tech attack on your mech stats.
Yep.
It is a
Aw.
miss. Would your
Well-
NHP like to overcharge?
Yes, it absolutely would love to overcharge.
Not punish, that's... Okay.
It's gonna go ahead and keep attacking the witch and use it's gonna use Chains of Prometheus on him. It. So it takes 4 heat, and then for the rest of the scene, it'll take 2 heat anytime it is more than range 3 from me at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Which
So 4
means
heat.
naturally we're gonna move 4 this way. Meow. It is doing a loop of the Mandark laugh with the Dexter laugh, just overlapping each
Jesus.
other.
Jesus Christ.
Someone drop a beat. I feel like
That
that's
was not
why
the
I'm
time
not.
to be talking about vegetables.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Next up is Railhound, who's going to shoot Tanglewood. And a miss. And then it's going to lock on to you. That's the end of its turn. Grimlock or Moon?
I'll go ahead and go.
Alright.
And does my lock on leave after each attack, like after I attacked it already, or would I still be locked on to him?
Nope, a lock on is a condition and anyone can apply it. And it looks like someone has already used it.
Okay. Nope, that's not the.
I think that might have also been you whenever you used it.
Yeah, that was me. All right, and then I'm going to quick action. Where is it at? I need to double check something. Can I have both of my stasis barriers active at one time, or does activating another one disable the other one?
Nope, you can have them both.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make a starting here 4 line. And then I'm going to attack Shitlord the tank.
Suplex it! Suplex it!
That's a hit.
What I'm talking about.
Okay. Don't forget about your Nexus.
Yep.
That unfortunately is a miss.
I am going to overcharge.
All right. Whoa.
Yes. It's okay. My heat cap is 10. I'm 2 away from going over. I'm good.
But you cannot
I have
stabilize
heat.
to remove it because of what the spike did to
Unfortunate.
you.
Yeah. That is unfortunate, but that's okay because I am going to attack this tank again. Because mom ain't raised no bitch. Suck missile.
That one's a miss.
Nexus.
Also a miss.
Damn. You
Oh,
hit
4
some,
twice.
you don't.
So you hit
That's just
something you don't.
unfortunate. Yeah, you hit some, you don't. 50-50.
Yep. Everything's a 50-50.
And that'll have to be my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be the assault. Does not get his cool missiles back. Run up over here.
Nerd.
It's actually going to lock on to Grimlock first. Then attack with its assault rifle. And hit. For 6 kinetic damage. Reduced to 4. And that is its turn. Alright, Moon. You got your big gun now. 20 range,
Alright.
10 damage. Time to use it.
Alright, well, first I use my free Omni gun.
Alright.
Then I use my mimic gun. Alright, and so I type if I hit it, type in a 20.
A 10.
A 10, okay.
That's a hit. Mimic gun is like the best case scenario of gambling.
Woo!
You have successfully destroyed the train. You have
And it
the
turned
end
into a
of
mech.
next round. Yeah. You have the end of next round to have more of you adjacent to it than enemies. Alright, Moon. You still have one quick action left. Which I'm going to keep it as a train. But it is destroyed. No.
Got
Just
any
No, she does not.
advice on what I could do?
move closer.
Yeah. Get now you can be like in front of them. You want to be adjacent to it.
So
You use
adjacent. So like right here. Oop,
Yep.
that was a little
It
too
will
close.
take your quick action to boost to get there.
Now would be the time to
Left
do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can be anywhere around it, essentially. You want to be.
I remember you saying that I can't be too close to Cersei.
Yeah, so probably right here.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Anything else for me to do?
You can always overcharge and attack this big guy over here.
Oh, that guy? Yeah.
I will point out that the stasis wall is a two-way street for soft cover, so you would be shooting at an enemy that has soft cover.
It already has soft cover. However, it also is a two-way street for the just canceling out the attack.
Yeah.
So maybe don't overcharge.
What if instead I attack the witch? Let's see how far she is.
Yeah, you'd have to do it with your smart gun.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, you should get a pop-up to roll a overheating check. You too have become exposed. And what exposed means is any damage you take is doubled. And you have to stabilize to get rid of it. But this is the second to last round. I forgot to check that. There we go. So now you may attack the witch. That's a critical hit. I forgot, unfortunately, Smart Gun just does a flat 4.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
All right. All right, next up is going to be the witch. Doesn't get any of his cool shit back. But that's okay. It is going to... It's going to protocol use quick march. The rock can get up here. Let's remove the speed rock. On measuring. And now it is going to use a full tech to target Grimlock, Cersei, and Tanglewood with Teardown. It's able to attack 3 people due to spread suffering. And that hits all 3 of you. So all 3 of you take 1 heat. And on its next turn, you will take an additional 4. And I can add yours, Daniel. All right, Cersei is exposed. And let's see if the other one cascades. Oh,
Not.
and that is the witch's turn. Next up is the spite. Ooh, it got seized back. Nice. Which it is immobilized, so it can't move. Yeah, it's going to target Moon with Seize. So Moon, I need a system save from you. Now remember, that is found on your mech stats, and it is on the right side. It's the one of the 4 small blocks that says Sys. And you save. So you do not take any
Hey,
heat.
nice.
You are not immobilized, but you are slowed. Which, Grimlock, you're no longer slowed. And now it is going to also target you, Moon, with Imprison. But I will
Oh,
need another system save. That is a failure, so you take 4 energy damage, and I'll mark that off for you. And you cannot clear any heat outside of overheating. But you can get rid of this virus by becoming adjacent to the spite, or destroying it. That is the spite's turn. And now here's where we start getting a little more difficult going into the final round. Roll a d6. Thermal scan's not active. Let's see, we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So now, I'm bringing some people. We have Spec Ops Berserker, codename Crunch. We have a Spec Ops Demolisher. Oh, you can't see him, but he's right there. Codename Hard Place.
Okay.
Hope someone gets my joke.
Stuck between rock and a hard place. I get it.
Yeah. A Spec Ops Hornet, codenamed Optics. 3. And an Elite Operator, codenamed Pierce. Ida, do you remember the operator?
Yes. Always.
Last time I ran an operator, it made Kita go boom. All right. Now, there has to be more of you adjacent to the train. There is enemies. And we're starting with players on deck. Who's going first?
I'll go.
All right. Grimlock.
I'm going to move in. If it will let me. And then I'm going to target Circe with something.
Okay.
I'm going to do. This is a hope and a prayer that it works, but if it does, it's might be good news for us. I'm gonna hit her with, where is it at? There it is. Stop going away from it. Stasis generator. I'm assuming that this would be considered a hostile.
No,
a
she's still
hostile
considered an
character.
ally. However,
Oh, is she not within 5?
I'm going
Never mind. Is she within 5?
I think so.
We're within
Just
10.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is within range 5.
So the NHP is unwilling, but I'm going to assume Cersei herself is. So I'm going to give Cersei the ability to make a systems check.
If she's
System
willing,
or
it
engineering?
happens.
Yeah, but it's this is a check to see if she can be the one that's willing versus the NHP who's unwilling.
Mm.
So Cersei, engineering or systems, whichever one
It's-
you wish to use.
Systems.
That's a success. So Cersei, you regain control for a brief moment. So if you're willing, this can happen.
Yes.
If the willing, okay, cool beans. So you are stunned, gain immunity to all damage and effects, can't be moved, targeted, or affected by any other character or effect. I just want Cersei to no longer be a problem, if that was going to be a problem. So I'd rather keep my friend immune to all damage and stuck in their armor. We can deal with that afterwards.
It's true.
And then I am going to attack the witch. You whack creature. So
That's a hit.
I also do have to roll on my reactor, so I'll do that too. Cool beans. And then
The witch is destroyed.
Heck
cool
yeah.
beans. I was doing that because I didn't want to take more heat damage next turn on its next turn.
True.
Cool, I'm just exposed. And even though my target died, can I still make my Nexus attack at a separate target?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to target the guy who's over shielding and not cascading.
Yep.
Actually-
Roll a
Oh, yeah, no, I won't do him. Yeah, he will be the one.
d6 first. See if your attack goes through. Was it 4 or higher?
Yeah, it's on a 4
Yeah.
plus. The attack is consumed by the barrier. 1 second. 1 second.
You can move like right up here. Like just one space north, and it won't be affected by the barrier.
Yeah, if I do, yeah, because that would be 2. This would be 3. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I can move back to that spot after this.
Yeah. You'll still be adjacent. I know, yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
Okay, and so the Nexus, and then boop.
That's a hit.
Oh, accidentally tabbed out of my Chrome. That's also what I like to see. 1 damage is 1 damage. No, you piece of shit. You absolute dumpster fire of a mech.
He's got 1 armor.
Always
I'm gonna
take
move back.
armor-piercing weapons.
Don't worry, I'm gonna overcharge myself because I can.
Now's the time.
And then I'm. Yes, it is. I'm going to overcharge. That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to get my attack back. And this time, I'm going to attack it with something that has arcing, so it doesn't matter about my stupid stasis barrier. Ugh. And it's armor piercing. Damn it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to attack with the Nexus and then roll that 1d6. There's that.
Let's see
Let me
if it
roll the
actually
d6
hits.
to see if it actually hits. Now I'm going to click back into the chat.
It does not.
It does 4 and above. Or no, it hit. It doesn't. I have to roll lower. Damn it! I was happy for no reason. It's okay. You
Suffering
guys
from
can't
success.
hear it, but I'm crying.
That is some copium.
Yeah.
It's
Suffering from
okay.
success. Cool beans. While I start playing the like royalty-free equivalent of Russian sad music.
All right. That brings us to activate Pierce. So the fun thing about operators, all of their movement is teleportation.
Oh, fun time.
And it's actually going to use Step. And teleport. Right over here. Yeah. Hold on.
Hey, Big Dog, I know this looks bad, but
It looks very bad. But that means more fun.
Alright. That was a quick action. Now it's going to use Raptor Plasma Rifle on Moon. And critically hit. Let me double check something.
That have soft cover on.
Oh, it is in range too. That'll
That's
be
exactly why I wanted to move there.
That'll be a minus. That'll just subtract 1 from the roll. The other highest accuracy was a 5. Thankfully, he doesn't have any bonuses to crits. So that is just 7 energy damage to you, Alpha. Oh, 14 because you aren't exposed. I
Oh,
forgot.
jeez.
Alright, you just gotta survive the rest of this round. You should have a pop-up for a structure check. Hey, there you go. That's not bad.
Okay, and I roll again.
Nope. Alright, that is Pierce's turn. Alright. Players.
Moon, do you want to go and stabilize?
Yes. Yes, please. Alright,
You
to
cannot clear
stabilize,
heat, you can only heal.
She is affected by
Nice.
the same virus that I am.
Alright, so that means... What? Okay, what do I need to do to stabilize?
If you click on your character sheet, make sure you're on mech stats. Towards the bottom, you should see the stabilize button.
And I'm unable to move, right?
No, you can move. You're just slowed, so you can't boost. But if you want to stabilize, then you can't boost anyways. Stabilizing is a full action.
Alright, so I can't stabilize if I move.
No, you can move. Move is a separate thing from actions. You can just only move 5 spaces.
Give me one sec there.